Great speaker for today that's going to share with us his perspective, his experience of his lifetime and what he's done in the military. The significance is that he was not only active duty in the Army during the Cuban Missile Crisis on ground, but he was also here a member of the Nevada Army National Guard. So, ladies and gentlemen, it's my great pleasure to introduce to you Captain Jim Whitaker. Thank you.
Well, everybody, what a great honor this is for me. I'm so humbled, 50-some years later, to be able to come back and talk to you great soldiers of my old unit. Boy, it's really a pleasure, and I'm very moved by it all. Thank you for letting me come today. First, on behalf of my behalf and my family, my wife Cheryl, and my youngest son Matt, who's with us today, and every single person that I know, thanks every one of you for what you're doing for your country, your sacrifices, your commitment. We all thank you. In our opinion, every one of you here is a hero to us, and we sure thank you. In getting started, I have some real proud American veterans that I would like to introduce to you right quick. If you guys would stand up when I call your name, please. United States Marine Corps Lieutenant Colonel Russell Brown. After his basic Army training at Quantico, Russ served on the USS Iwo Jima in the South Asian and Pacific, all up and down the Vietnam coast with a ready attack force of Marines. We sure do thank Russ for his service. Sergeant Bob Grubick from our Air Guard. Bob served 5 years in the Air Guard. His basic training was at Lackland, and he spent 2 years at Hanscom Air Force Base in Bedford, Massachusetts. We thank you, Sergeant Grubick. Marine Corps Sergeant Mike Paradis. Mike served at the Marine Corps Reserve in Reno, and he also did his sea duty on the USS Iwo Jima. It's a helicopter attack carrier. So you guys were at the same time, but you both served on the same ship. Navy Petty Officer Gerald Kirk. Gerald served on several ships during his career, the last being the USS Malala, stationed in the South Pacific, and 2 tours up the Saigon River in Vietnam. And we thank Jerry. And next, Navy Lieutenant Gent Culver. Gent served an entire tour on guided missile destroyer, the USS Bainbridge, and also in the Philippines. A couple things to explain. I want to thank Randall and Sam from Video Cats. They're doing a video of the production. 15 years ago, I was invited to an Army reunion down in San Francisco at one of the old missile sites that they converted into a restored park down. It's now run by the National Park Service. If you're up in the Marin Headlands, you look right down over the Golden Gate Bridge. That was my first visit to the site, and gee, I met so many guys from all over the place, all over the world, except no other person I ever met served in South Florida except me. Anyway, lots of the guys were bringing pictures of where they served, some artifacts, or some memorabilia. And when Cheryl and I got back to Reno, I had these 3 old foot lockers I hadn't even looked at for 35 years. So I started digging around in there, and I found all kinds of neat stuff. Rolls of film that I never got developed. Everything on our missile site was top secret, absolutely no pictures of any kind whatsoever. Well, I'd taken some around the site, I never got them developed. And one day, the Stars and Stripes newspaper had permission to come out and do a couple of interviews on our site. And I saw them coming in on an Air Force helicopter. And there was an Air Force general, a couple of correspondents, and a cameraman. So when they landed, and I went to greet them, I asked, I said, "Did you take any pictures coming into this site?" He said, "Well, yes, sir, I did." I said, "Boy, I'm sorry." I said, "I have to confiscate your film. Absolutely no pictures." He said, "Yes, sir." Took the 35 millimeter roll out and gave it to him, and I just threw it in my foot locker. 35 years later, with the help of Randall's company at the time, we were able to get photos off of the old 8 millimeter film that I had taken. Some of the old film, the aerial shots The missiles here on the right side. This is from the film that I confiscated from the helicopter when they flew in that day. Nobody in the world has any of these pictures, everybody.